Hello guys, welcome to day 15 of Product Hunt. In this channel we review the recent products in the tech sector, and we try to understand what novelty are they bringing and how can we learn from them and make some good products along the way. Let's get started. Let's look at this first product. So build Stripe like API. A Stripe Stripe is a very successful business lately. So if you don't know about Stripe, let's just review that for a second, because I also want a review on that. So Stripe is a payment processing thing. The word out there is that they create mind-blowing APIs, and their architecture is very flawless. So payment infrastructure for the internet. So let's look at some of the API docs which they are talking about. Stripe API docs, can we see them? So yeah, this is beautiful. Pre-request account, select library, curl. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is beautiful, and some API documentation like this goes a long way to support developers to understand how to use the API and also have fun while exploring the API. So yeah, so let's look at Thenio. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So
this is Anna, co-founder of Thenio, and I'm going to show you today how we can generate Stripe-like API documentation in just a few clicks. So let's get started. First, let's create our project. You can click right here. You can add your project name and the project key. Project key is just a unique ID of your project, which is also used for your URL. You can import your collection, or you can give us URL, raw text, and lastly, you can connect to your Postman account. With Postman, you can go to your settings, generate an API key, and we automatically pull all of your collections that you have in Postman. For now, let's just use the file, sample files that are available right here. Let me import this, and let's name our project. Also, if you want to, you can add your logo right here. So let's create our project, and what it does is that it automatically generates the entire document for you. As you can see from here, everything has been generated for you. And then you can go ahead and add anything additional that you want. So we can go to API shortcuts. For example, we can add our base URL. If you have a sandbox URL that you want users to use, you can add right here. So there are 3 notes to go over here. So first is for like query parameters or any other parameters. When it comes to the editor, we give you in a table format, so you can very easily make any other changes. But actually, when we publish it, it renders it in a more proper manner, as you can see right here. The table is just for you to add it in a very easy way or add any additional information that was missing in your API spec. So everything looks great, but maybe I want to add an additional section. So let's go ahead and add additional section. And for example, I will add this text, and I'm going to go to API shortcuts and use some of the shortcuts that we have. For example, error types. We give you different templates to use. It's completely up to you if you want to disregard them, and if you want to use yours, you can delete them and just click on add. The same thing goes about status codes. You can use what we have here, or you can add all your examples. It's completely up to you. And lastly, we have let's go over some of the shortcuts that we have. So we have response boxes, so you can add your JSON responses, you can add your request parameters, response parameters, and you can define like what status code they are, response types, all these things. Or you can also add an API request instead of importing the collection entirely, and you can define the server path, methods, etc. When it comes to projects that you're creating in our platform, by default, all of them are internal, private. If you wanted to make it public, you can go ahead and put a checkbox on the public option. You can also add your team members, and we have 2 permissions, editor and a viewer. Editor can make changes to the document, and the viewer can only view the published version. Also, if you want to embed the published version, you can click on generate an iframe. For business subscribers, we also have an option to connect to your domain and have a custom domain for your API documentation or for the entire hub. And lastly, here you have your revision history. So if you want to revert it, you can very easily do it to a specific version. Click on restore this version, and it will go back to what it was. Let's click on publish and go over how the published version looks like. The entire API documentation is interactive. So for example, if your reader loves to look at examples in PHP, well, they can click right here, and all the requests will be automatically generated in PHP. Obviously, we have dark mode because we know how much developers love dark mode. And if you like this mode way more, you can actually put as default in your settings. And lastly, your developers or your readers can give you feedback about all the sections right from here. So if they found something not helpful, or if they found something helpful and want to leave a comment, they can do right from here. And you can see the entire analytics page with more details, how many people have viewed it, how they have interacted, what the keywords they were searching for. All this is available in our analytics dashboard. This is a very quick overview of how our platform works. We have way more features. We have way more automations. You can actually check out our YouTube channel to see different features, or even our website. If you have any comments or feedback, please reach out to us and share your comments. Thank you.
This looks fantastic. Like API documentations like this are very like helpful. So I've been using Swagger for the API documentations in the past. So that that beautiful UI, or like green and yellow shaped, yellow themed UI actually goes a lot way to make someone understand how to use the API. And so, and this is a level up from that, I think so. And this is very nice. So they also provide analytics, and yeah. So I just wonder how mature are they? Are they as mature as let's say Swagger? So if our ML models take care of tedious manual work in generating and publishing API docs. So nice. So they have this ML model. So it is just not a rule-based system, but it is something machine learning based, making them much easier to produce, less technically demanding for writers, and less writing intensive for developers. Okay. So yeah. So one question I have is that is this similar to Swagger? Also, if not, like how different, like how is this similar to Swagger? And if it is, please explain how. How are you? If it is, please tell about the differentiators other than the look of the API page, because I think so I get that stunning API doc on differentiators. Still how wonderful product. Nice. I will definitely check that out. Thenio.io. Thenio. OpenAPI 123. Nice. They should have a page, the comparing page in this site, because maybe people want to understand how it is different from other products. Let's take this. So this is again something Notion based, and I've talked about this in my past videos also. So like there has been very high traction in Notion based products, and how people are making use of that. So I think so Notion is a very like interesting and framework to explore upon. So I have been exploring that, and I think so I would be wanting to use them in future, because the pricing plans looks fabulous, and it looks just very minimalistic yet beautiful. So yeah, let's see what's this.
Wave Beat Music.
This is nice. So I think so they are providing some templates for custom websites for portfolios. Oh, nice. A no code platform, definitely a big win, man. Nice. But do they like offer a 30-second tutorial on this? Like how can I make it working? like 30 seconds. Okay, they have a pricing plan. So I don't understand, like if you have if you are just starting out and don't have a huge customer base, and you are also no code platform, so you are targeting towards a consumer space which already doesn't know how to code and doesn't want to. Why would you come up with a pricing strategy? So you must have a like free thing associated for just trials, but I can't find it here. So once you've made up, I will send you a link to duplicate this. Need to be on Notion's personal pro plan to use it. Okay, they have a refund policy also. But yeah, I think so that's one thing which I would want here. Would like to have a free trial. Why would I pay for anything before I've seen like how good it is or something like that? Or just have some like couple of web pages shown to me. I think so they had some web pages, but those were not directly linked in the like visible in the website. And frankly, this website is not that much appealing to me, at least. Like it is having too much of text, no images or anything. Like why would anyone be attracted to it? But yeah, I think so it's a good thing that we have a no code website making thing. So once it flies off, I think so it will make a huge difference. Let's look at next. Made like secure and anonymous temporary emails. Okay, make new email in 1 second. Oh, this is nice. Relax. For all the privacy freaks out there, I think so this is a perfect solution for you. So there is no limit on how many emails you can have. Yeah, they cannot make their API public because it can be used for many abusive tasks. Yeah, but like if you have a valid use, and they also say that they can arrange a time to talk about it. This is nice. This is very useful. Yeah, for people who want to maintain their privacy over the emails, this is a big win. I surely want to check it out sometime. Aha. Oh. Okay. They have already allotted me a temporary email address. You are using. Okay. What if I refresh it? Would the email address change? No, the email address remains the same. So it is you using cookies or what? maybe a silly question, but yeah, there's no harm in asking this. Inbox, who can I write? Copy, save, change, delete. Okay, this is my temporary email address. But how am I going to mail with this? Save. Okay. Okay, I can just share this email with someone. I cannot make a draft mails by this email. Okay, maybe if I mail something on this mail from my primary email, I think so. Let's do that. I think so. This is an interesting solution. I want to try it. I'm just drafting an email from my primary mail right now. I'm just trying this out. So I am also thinking of moving to Twitch. I think so. There are many live streams going on there also. I wonder how can I go live on both platforms from one thing itself, like just you using the OBS. And I've also figured out some ways on how to get clear of this virtual background. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so OBS takes a lot of computer, and I think so, like as opposed to yesterday, we are getting some very interesting projects today. Like it's already 17 minutes or so, and and we are still at just the product 3. Okay, the mail servers are not working. About hello there. So I wish if this mails also can have something personalized. Suppose that I want to have Akshat as a prefix here, or something like that, because these emails in their entirety would, I know it will protect privacy, but it will also make the other person a bit scary. Like, is he using the right email or not? Like, is this the guy who they want to talk to? So I understand the privacy aspect from one point, but I also want to wish to have for wider adoption. I I think it could have yeah. And the email is here. Nice. Okay, but I can't reply him. Damn. So what's the use? I cannot reply. Okay, this is weird. Reply to mails. I think so. That's a thing which should have been discussed here. That you are not able to reply. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so this is a good solution. I should keep my effort here only. I think so. It's a good solution. There must be some reason why they are not giving the reply option. Yeah, let's see. This is a promoted link. Minimal and printable 2022 calendar. Okay, so in India we have Ram Naren Panchang, which we use. So let's see what this Panchang has to offer. So we call calendar in Hindi Panchang. Okay, man, this is just a calendar, right? This is just a calendar post. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think so. It th- it is there for like, I don't understand. Aren't there aren't things like this available online like very freely? If not, then like it's very weird. It's okay, cool. But the calendar looks really minimalistic and good. Yeah, nice man, nice. I hope it jumps on the top of the SEO search engines and all. Blogging platform without any paywall and distractions. Yeah, so like we have been suffering from that like very hugely like so as a research scientist I frequently visit these medium links and also, and most many of the links are behind payment walls and all. So but I have been I've been not inclined to pay for them, maybe because you can always get past them without paying if you just open it in incognito tab, or you clear the cookies. And there has been a huge discussion on keeping this information freely available, but yeah, I think so it's a solution for this. uh, Letterpad is an open source. Oh damn man, free blogging platform without any paywall and distraction. It only has essentials for a pure reading and writing experience. The state of our art technology makes Letterpad ridiculously fast. Nice, nice. First product on Product Hunt. Good man. Very nice. We have integrated AI language tool with the editor to spot grammatical errors in beta. Nice. For developers, they can host their own private own servers and also contribute in this code is built using XJS, GraphQL, Apollo, Prisma.js. Okay, I'm super excited to know what you guys. Looks awesome, man. Looks awesome. I would definitely want to try it. Medium. Okay. No. Okay. User should be logged in. Community. Yeah. So comments and all is not there. Community is missing here. Open source. Third party. So other alternative is Ghost. So Ghost lacks paywalls and pop-ups. Okay, and they have AI and grammar check here, which the Ghost doesn't have. I personally not use Ghost, but I was just comparing. So yeah, so the main thing is paywall and pop-up. So yeah, as I'm a big proponent of open source and freely available data, I highly recommend this product. But the thing which will make sense here is community, and he says that it is in progress. Yeah, this is very nice. This is very nice. Licensed under MIT. Yeah, very nice work, man. Next we have challenge your mortality with the power of cryonics. Okay. What is this? Prodigy youngsters facility. What is this? What? So normally we see products on the digital sector only. So some websites or some tools, some softwares. Yesterday I saw literally some product, like some hardware listed on this website. Now today what I'm seeing is basically a site which brings people together who think that cryonics, the art of living after you have been frozen together, is that it? Is that what it is? So this is very new. So this is as the as the first person said, this is the most mind-blowing product he has ever hunted. Mm, okay. So it's the most promising practice humanity has today to overcome death. Okay, so you want to overcome death, you freeze yourself to death. Not death, yeah, I'm sorry. Any patient on which medicine of today gives up actually has a chance to be resuscitated by. Okay. Startup came when we first learned how few people have actually signed up for cryonics. It doesn't seem rational. Despite not being able to unfreeze and resuscitate the patients of today, there's a great chance that the revival might be possible in a time in the future. Nanotechnology and other future medical technologies are expected to have broad capabilities. We started off with Europe by partnering with access to accessibility. What? If you happen to die, you will be cryopreserved ASAP. I highly doubt this. What is this? Can you can people sign up for these things? Like, um, what is this? Are people really signing up for this to be frozen? And like they say, like if you happen to die, then something will happen. Okay. Very weird. So it is available in EU. £40 per month. That's pretty affordable, I think so. Never got it over. Humanity keeps on going. this is just a bet that this is going to work, and like your frozen tissues won't die and stuff like that. I really want to know if this is doable. I don't want to see you. Go away. Weird AF. I'm just upvoting it for the idea that they're going with it. I don't know how many people have subscribed to this right now, and are they fully aware of what they have what they have got themselves into. Let's see. But yeah, it is after they die only. Think so. Yeah, build your own Telegram chatbot in a minute and turn it into fully functional production ready customer support system. Nice, man. We are in 6 years in Telegram about development business. Nice. Mouse chats. Awesome. The UI could have been a bit better, and you could have had a video here, and because I think so there are a lot of things which you are doing, but like a text like this won't help. Nobody's going to read that. This is not how you should post on Product Hunt. All-in-one niche marketing and SEO tool suite. Okay.
Reality, that's not how it works. In fact, with billions of unique monthly visitors every month and growing on the internet, there is no reason why everyone can't jump in and take a piece of the pie. Build it and they will come, is a quote we hear way too much, but in reality that's not how it works. In fact, if you build it, they probably won't come. If you want to become a top-notch content creator, you're going to need to become a top-notch expert in your niche as well. There are a lot of platforms offering a lot of different things, one for this, one for that. So where do you even begin? You are a few clicks away from discovering the unexplored world of micro-niche keywords that you probably never knew existed on the internet. The words like acrodope with around 100,000 searches a month, or abseiling with around 50,000 searches a month, or even wood turning with around 5,000 searches a month. Imagine the commercial opportunity. It doesn't matter where you are in your industry. You need research and development to extend your market reach and get ahead of your competitors. Introducing Mayo Niche to outperform, outrank, and outmatch your competition. Mayo Niche is the all-in-one SEO and niche marketing platform that's been built with machine intelligence to give you the full power of data with ease. From suggestions to Google Trends to exact match domains to competition data, everything is presented on your screen with real-time data. Forget manually brainstorming ideas. Your business can now instantly discover and capitalize on commercial opportunities based on market research for what your prospects and customers are actually searching for. Empower your business with market intelligence to understand your audience and cost-effectively experiment viability. You can utilize Mayo Niche too. Get ahead of your competitors by tailoring your goods or services toward online prospective search demand. Be successful by avoiding the mistakes most businesses make by not understanding their customer base. Avoid frustrations by avoiding the risk of making business decisions with obsolete information or unrealities that can bring about failure. Save wasted time and costs by rapidly exploring limitless commercial.
This is nice. So it tells us to get information about the ideas which we can excel into, and which we can excel on to like stand out, right? I am generally not familiar with these SEO tools that they are talking about, yeah, but I will look into them. Search volume, self analysis. Nice. This is interesting. So, like influencers, or not the word influencers, like marketing professionals or whatever we want to like to call them, they have to understand what the niche and how what is the niche right now, and how the trends on that niche, right? So this tools helps in that thing. I think so. It is a very nice tool. Awesome, man. Awesome. This is something else. This is very nice. What is the pricing? The pricing is also very decent. They also have a free version, and the major differentiator in pro agency and all is that on the number of searches per month. Good, good. You pay as you go, not pay as you go, as in keep you pay more if you want more searches. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. But for content creators, nice. Mirror your screen to Tesla display. Okay, I don't own a Tesla. Sorry. Okay. Risk of hacking. One page for all your game profiles. So yeah, gamers suffer from this thing. They have many profiles and all. Nice. It can be a very good product if everyone starts to use it, but the networking cost or the networking effect, I don't know how it will scale. I think so. Publicizing, publicizing more on Discord, Valor and stuff. Very nice. So we had some very nice products today. So all in all, I really liked Theano, Maildax, Letterpad, Portal. So this is something which I wouldn't expect, which hadn't expected in wildest of my dreams. So products like this like make us believe, like if you have a idea in mind, I think so, and you have a market research on, will users be interested to buying it, we should probably go with it. So I am very inspired by this. Expect exactly the Portal, whatever they are doing, if they have done their users search very nicely, like a customer, are they going to subscribe to them, then it is a very nice concept and I want to learn a lot from them. Then there is this Mayo niche and in-game. So what totally stole my eye today were the first is Portal, the second is Letterpad, and the third is Theno. Yeah, so I would likely be using Theno in some coming days, and but Maildax is something which needs to be uh, which needs to be on the top of SEOs if I search secure and anonymous temporary emails. मीटिंग एक सेकेंड ना, मैं आता हूँ थोड़ी देर में. गेट लगा लेना. हाँ ठीक है, शांत हाँ ओके. Yeah, so this is something which I would suggest. So like I'm sorry for the disturbance. So Portal, Letterpad and Thenio. So these are my takeaways for today. Hope you like this video. I will try to make more improvements in some coming days. So this number, yeah, this number is something else. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, let's meet tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, let's bye.